When I drove this 4th generation Toyota Yaris back in 2020, I loved it then, even though it wasn't as good in some areas as its rivals, such as the Honda Jazz and the Peugeot 208. And today, at the beginning of 2024, almost 4 years later, I still love it. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel and get involved in the comment section below. The Peugeot 208, it may be more stylish than this rather bland Toyota Yaris, but putting aside the fact that it's a French car, at the end of the day, it's a Peugeot, which is not best known for its longevity. And when you ask somebody, what car is it that they drive, and they say a Peugeot 208, in your head, you picture a single 40-year-old man still living at his mum's. And the Honda Jazz, it may be more airy up here in the front, and it's definitely got more space in the back. But that car reminds me of his mum, a motability vehicle. Now, there's nothing wrong with a motability vehicle, it's just not the sort of car that I would want to go pick up a beautiful girl on our first date, or turn up at a property viewing with. This Toyota Yaris though, even the entry level, the Icon, comes with a 7-inch touchscreen. And as awful as it is, it could be slightly forgiven for having physical shortcut buttons. You get adaptive cruise control with this car, an expensive option in some luxury vehicles. And with a 1.5-litre hybrid engine, twin-to-2 electric motors, producing combined a whopping 114 brake horsepower, according to Toyota's figures, you get up to 68.8 miles to the gallon. I mean, that is better than anything in its class. Used prices for this 4th generation start from around 11 to 12,000 pounds here in the UK. And with Toyota coming out with an updated version later on in the year, those prices will surely drop. Combining that together with Toyota's unbeatable reliability and everything else we just mentioned, I think this is a fantastic car. The Toyota Yaris comes in 3 main specs. You have the entry level, the Icon, which happens to be the car I'm driving today. And that comes with a 7-inch touchscreen and, as I said earlier, adaptive cruise control too. On top of that, you got the Design, which comes with an 8-inch touchscreen and electric rear windows, which is kind of odd in 2024. You then have the top spec, the XL, which comes with a 9-inch touchscreen, dual zone climate control, and things like keyless entry, start and stop, etc. In addition, you've also got a GR Sport, which is basically sporty seats and a little bit of modified body, exterior stuff. And there's also a Yaris GR, which is a complete different model, and we'll discuss that in a separate video. Being a Toyota, the quality, the materials on here is absolutely brilliant. It feels second to none. The steering is nice and light. Everything you touch, everything you see on the outside of things are very good, very sturdy. It's only when you go lower down, like the sides of the seats and the sides of the door, do you get cheap plastic scratchy material. We are also let down by the 7-inch infotainment system. It's not great, it's very laggy, but thankfully there are physical buttons on the side. There's a power button, and it does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Let's just check out what else we got over here. There's a shelf under the infotainment system. And when you go lower down, you're greeted by this climate control system, physical buttons, physical knobs. Under that, we have a USB socket, and then there's a little storage area with a 12-volt socket under there. We then have the gear stick, drive mode, EV mode, hold button, which is absolutely brilliant. What that means is when you stop, let's say by a traffic light, you don't need to keep your foot on the brake. You can take your foot off the brake and it won't go anywhere. Going further back, there are 2 cup holders, which are sort of covered by an armrest, which is not great. The glove box compartment is okay, the size, it's not that big. But you do have very big door compartments. You could fit large bottles in here. Right, and as I said earlier, the back is one of its weak points. There's not much legroom, there's not much headroom. It's not great back here. What the hell is that? Yeah, we spoke about this earlier. Being the entry-level model, it comes with this wind-down window, which is a bit of a shame. There's a handle up here together with a hook. You also get isofixes and an armrest that does not come down. So this is mainly for 3 people, although it probably would be a little bit tight to fit 3 people in the back over here. Let's go check out the boot. To be fair, the boot is also not that big. you get 287 litres of storage space, and if you put the seats down, you get 987 litres. It's all right, it's deep. There is quite a big lip over here. You get a cover, but that's about it. There's really nothing much to it. I gotta tell you though, it's a beautiful car to drive. It's got everything you need. Adaptive cruise control, lane assist. It's a hybrid, it's economical, it's reliable. The engine may sound a little bit noisy at times, especially on the highway, but this car was not specifically made for the highway. It's more of a city car. And if you want to take it on the highway, over there too, it's very capable. This car is brilliant, it's smooth, the steering is light, rubbish CVT gearbox, but all Toyotas have that, and a lot of Lexuses too. You will love this car. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.